Welcome. Welcome to another segment. What are we sharing? We are sharing love. We are sharing compassion. We are sharing kindness. We are sharing forgiveness. Oh, Tracy is a medium in which collective consciousness is flowing through. Tracy has moved aside, lack of better words, to allow source energy to communicate. To some, a miracle. To others, what are you doing? Who's speaking? That's just odd. In Tracy's world, a miracle. She feels that she is receiving all good things from the heavens above. So, angels, past loved ones, divine, the expansion of the oneness and the wholeness and the vastness. So to Tracy, it is a miracle. How do we move her hands? How do we create facial expressions for her? And she'll say, how do I know what to say? So truly a miracle. All the foundation of the sharing through Tracy is love, compassion, kindness, forgiveness. And it naturally branches off. So this day, we want to speak about love. Love. Now, it is true. Love is innate to you. Where were you before arriving to Mother Earth? And would it make sense that you hold divine love? Would it make sense that you arrived upon Mother Earth with divine eternal light? As divine eternal light? In physical form? How do you think angels arrive upon Mother Earth? And would an angel not just be the grandest sense of love? So love, and again, it all follows love, compassion, kindness, forgiveness, all hand in hand. But love, so many feel unworthy of love. So many with life experience have closed themselves off from the feeling of love, from giving and receiving. Some would say, no way. I had my heart broken once, never again. Never again. I will not love in that level ever again, at that capacity. I will not give myself so freely and so lovingly. Do you know how they broke my heart? And it is understood. And then there are life experiences that ones feel that they must protect their heart. And that is sort of with heartbreak, but there are life experiences that does create a space of one's wanting to withdraw from others, withdraw from the world, and it is also understood. So the wall, if you will, is built, not letting anything go out, not letting anything come in. So love. To love oneself, what does that mean, to love oneself? And that is our focus on this conversation this day. Because so many feel unloving towards themselves. And that again, they don't have compassion for themselves. They don't show kindness towards themselves. They don't show forgiveness towards themselves. They may choose it to give to another, but do not choose to give it to oneself. So love, one word, and so many, we want to say components to, levels of, the expansion of. One can love a chocolate chip cookie, and one can be in love with something that truly rocks their world. So love, and is love different for everyone? Sort of. Love is love. Compassion is compassion. But it is true, there are so many different levels. We've always talked about on the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. Where are you on that scale of loving oneself? Where are you on that scale of loving your pet? Where are you on that scale with loving, showing love to your spouse or your partner? Now, some may be at a 1, some may be at a 10. And here is the funny thing, lack of better words, the next day it can reverse. It can reverse. Have a 10 level of love for a partner, and the next day back down to a 2. Is that not true? And that does go with compassion and kindness and forgiveness, different levels at different times. One day you may not feel very kind, and the next day you may want to just offer only kindness. So how is that? And we share that it is all a choice. And ones will challenge and say, well, it can't be a choice. I didn't choose that one to hurt me. I didn't choose that relationship to fall apart. I didn't choose that to happen, that I wouldn't find forgiveness. Who would forgive something like that? Well, there are a few. There are a few. So love is held within you. Love is truly who you are. And we say it all the time. Love is the answer. If we could share one thing with you and just leave it, we would share with you love is the answer. Love is always the answer. Love in all ways is the answer. Because with love, you automatically bring forth kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and grace, and ease, and peace. Love allows you to place down anger and resentment and harsh judgment and harsh condemnation. Love soothes the soul. Love is expansive, where the feeling of fear is restrictive. The feeling of resentfulness, hard on the body. And the feeling of anger, rage, that is very hard on one's mind, heart, soul, body. The cells in the body feel all your emotions. So when you are feeling anger for a length of time, resentment, jealousy, fill it in, discouragement, disheartenment, hurt, when you are feeling those emotions for any length of time, your body truly becomes the emotion. Now, we have shared in previous videos that the cells of your body truly understand and know and react to how you are feeling. So when we say love is the answer, we're not just speaking about love in the intimate sense. We are speaking about love from the deepest level of your soul. What you arrive to Mother Earth with. The expansion of love, so grand it is light, your inner essence of who you are. Your inner essence is love. In a nutshell, you are created from the expansion of love. Where were you before arriving to Mother Earth? It is a grand question for you to ponder. So with this expansion of love, then you set forth on your journey of life. And even as a very small infant, you feel the vibration of love or not. And so life does become a playground, if you will, of searching and sorting through emotions. All emotions are meant to be felt. You would not know hot if it was not for cold. And it is the same. You would not know peace if it wasn't for turmoil. But it is of the grandest of truth that you have the choice how to feel about any one thing. It is fine to feel anger. Part of the reason you are upon Mother Earth. But it plays havoc upon your being, your well-being, every step you take if you live in anger. We are presenting to you, if you made the choice to live in love, and that does not mean to never be angry. That does not mean to, have something festering that you really have upset you and just pretend, okay, I'll just pretend I'm loving. No, it's a vibration. You cannot pretend vibration. You cannot pretend gratitude. You can say the words, thank you. But truly, if it's not coming from within and you're not truly thankful, the vibration is just not there. It does not hold the expansive vibration that matches universal forces. Love is hard to fake. It is. It is. When you feel love, on top of the world love, in love, the expansion of love, you are your divine self. And that's why it feels so delicious good. There's a bounce in your step. There's light emanating forth from you. Your eyes will twinkle. You glow everywhere you go. But again, life experience, situations, events, people walking in, walking out, marriage to divorce, divorce to another marriage, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the victories, the blows. But if you can make a choice to place love upon all of it, the victories and the blows, place love upon the highs and the lows, because when you are high and you are feeling the expansion of love, it just resonates with the universe. We are not kidding. When you withhold the love, you feel the burdens of it. That is the contrast. So instead of feeling lighthearted and light on your feet and just feeling good about the day, eager to wake up, the contrast would be not wanting to open your eyes, not wanting to get out of bed for any one reason. And we understand. That is why we are sharing. It is difficult to switch from the place of, let us say, anxiety, fear, anguish, depression, feeling lethargic, feeling unworthy, feeling helpless, feeling hopeless. It is difficult to have those feelings of emotion and just, let's be love and let's put love on top of, me feeling unworthy. It does not work like that. But here is the key. When you make the choice to place love upon feeling unworthy, it truly lets it go, the unworthiness. Because love would allow you to understand that you are worthy of everything good. You are worthy of goodness in life. Every soul is. It is a choice whether you wish to accept that or not. Now we know there are experiences and events, and normally, typically, if you will, it is someone else placing a belief upon you that you have decided to carry. Not good enough, not strong enough, not tall enough, not thin enough, not fill in the blank. And then that becomes a belief within. But when you bring forth love for oneself and you understand that you are a miracle creating miracles and you are meant to be your own divine self, the creation of you, only one of you, only one of you, is that not the grandest of miracles? It is like having a field of daisies and not one daisy the same. All similar, yes, all known as daisies, just like all known as humans, but truly unique and individual and miraculous. Is that not love at its finest? You are the only one on the planet. The only one. There's only one you. Is that not exciting? And when you can understand of your brilliance in the space of love, because you will not feel very brilliant if you are angry. You will not feel very brilliant if you are feeling less than. It would be absurd that the daisies look at one another and say, oh, you're missing a petal. I have 10 petals. It should be 10 petals. You have 9. There's something wrong with you. You have 9 petals. Don't you know it should be 10? Well, who set that rule? And who set the rule that one should be a certain height? Who set the rule that one should have the skin color? Who set the rules of that? Good question to ponder. Who set it? Perhaps one feeling insecure, wanting ones to appreciate the way they are. So the daisy with the 9 petals could say, well, I have 9. I'm amazing. You have 10 like everybody else. You have 10 like everybody else. And I have 9. I am amazing. Well, that's not what we are speaking about. We're not sharing that in your uniqueness, that you are greater than anyone. We are sharing that in your uniqueness, you are grand. And in this expansion of grandness is the most divine light that can be shared. Can we say it any other way? Cherish who you are. Cherish the love of who you are, for you are love. You are an expansion of divine love. And when you can bring it forth and place it upon any one moment in time, you will have the expansion of love. You will have the expansion of grace. You will have the expansion of your passions, your wishes, and your desires. Is that not a miracle in itself? You are holding your miracles. But when they get buried with life experience, it is difficult to feel passionate, is it not? If you are beating upon yourself day in, day out, where is your passion? Where is your love? Where is your kindness to oneself? When you can remember that all emotions are meant to be felt, but that you have the choice to place them down at any time. And we have shared, you cannot hold anger and hold joy at the same time. One has to be placed down. You cannot feel worthy and unworthy at the exact same time. You have the choice to choose which you'd like to hold. And isn't it fascinating how many place down the happiness? To hold the anger, to hold the frustration, and again, meant to be felt. But how long do you wish to carry it for? Because when you are carrying it, you cannot hold the contrast of. You cannot hold peacefulness if you are holding fear. it is part of life to feel everything. Is there a quarrel in the heavens? It would sound absurd. Ones will say, well, no, it's just divine loving light. Most would say it is light and love and the expansion of grace. Would it make sense that an angel arrives upon the planet and is angry? But you are meant to feel everything. That is part of who you are. Who would you be if you could not have emotions? What would your day look like? If everyone was walking around and just being a shell, that's not much fun. Some are, because they have buried the love they hold within. So we're going to wrap this up, and we are just wanting and desiring the expansion of love, because that is who we are. And we are just guiding gently to remind you that you are as brilliant as the rays of the sun. Do you think the sun condemns? The sun shines light upon all without judgment. The sun does not say to the field of daisies, oh, you have 9 petals, and this one has 10, and I'm only going to shine on the one that has 10, because 10 is the way it should be. Who sets these rules? Who says what should be attractive or not? Who did that? Ponder that. The moon, when the moon glows, the moon is not judging upon what it is glowing upon. Oh, well, you're a tree, and, well, I don't shine on trees. It would sound absurd. So when you bring forth your love and you are shining it forth to all, you are touching the lives of all. We're not kidding. We're not kidding. The vibration of love is the vibration of divine. And when you allow love to come forth, the sharing and the receiving, the giving, the offering, stand in the rays of the sun. The sun is loving you. No matter how you feel, divine is loving you. No matter how you feel. The heavens, the oneness, the expansion of the wholeness, the vastness is always loving you and holding you, because it is love. And when you hold yourself and when you nurture yourself, especially in the darkest of times, you help heal not only yourself, but the planet. And we are not kidding. So we're going to wrap this up. There is the grandest, the greatest expansion of love offered to you from us, from divine, from the angels, from past loved ones. Know that you are love, and allow love to be your answer for everything. It does not free you from the ups and the downs and the highs and the lows and the victories, the blows. It's not meant to. You are meant to feel the contrast of life. It's not about, going to feel love and everything I do, it's just going to be, or everyone walking into my life is just going to be loving. And no, it's life. No, it's life. You will be disappointed if you choose to be. but you are meant to feel everything. But when you can remind yourself, just remind yourself of the greatness that you are and the love that you hold, and you can place it on top so you can walk into your vibration of love. The downs, they don't feel so down. And the lows, they don't feel so low. It is so true. Find your sense of knowing who you truly, authentically are in your brilliance. In your brilliance. There is only one of you. Only one in the universe. Is that not grand? There is great love for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much.